typical City AM reader can be identified by a number of boring metrics, I think, such as earning about £90,000, living in the southeast of England, working in business, finance, professional services, but increasingly also the media, law, etc., and entrepreneurship. But a more interesting characteristic, I think, for a typical reader is that they are very engaged with the world around them, they're switched on, they are ambitious, and they tend to be very alive to trends, both in the economy and in their sector. As much notice as we can get on upcoming reports or key documents, key releases of new data, those kind of things are really valuable to us, so we can plan ahead a little bit, particularly whether that's something that might make a good feature or indeed just for straight news content. On a more day-to-day sense, most of the reporters will have a list of the stories that they want and the stories they want to pitch at an editorial meeting by about 9:30 or 10 a.m. for the next day's paper. It'll be earlier than that for the website that day. We also, of course, go to print very late, so people should be aware that we're still there, we've still got holds in the paper up to midnight. So if things happen late, if reaction comes through, we'll still be there. So I suppose the short answer is early and late. We're a news organisation, we love exclusives, of course we do. And we tend, I think, probably by the nature of the kind of publication that we are, there'll be a lot of things that perhaps we would give the front page treatment to that some other papers perhaps wouldn't. So, I'm thinking in particular about reports, evidence of success for London or a particular sector, those kind of really forward-looking pieces of work concerning trends, whether that's in fintech or any other sector, for example. Those kind of things, if it's exclusive to us, we'll tend to give it pretty high-profile treatment. I think it's really important to know your audience, by which I mean know who at the newspaper you're trying to contact and what their patch is, and know who our audience is as well, and whether they're going to be interested in a small regional business story in the same way that they might be interested in a really relevant new trend in London's economy, or we're probably more internationalist than we are regional in our outlook as a London-centric newspaper. So know your audience, and people answer phones, so pick up the phone. It seems to me these days people prefer just to send out masses of emails, but pick up the phone, provided you know who you're going to get through to and why you want to talk to them.